Hi, everybody.
Monty?
Monty and Michelle here with Red Dirt Rooster Road. We just wanted to pop in tonight, really, and just kind of update and check in with everybody. So, thought we would just kind of go over a little bit of what we've been doing this week.
What's been happening?
It's been busy. I haven't got a video out just yet. We've been working on that enclosed trailer, and we're not done with it yet. But what are you hunting over there? He's working on the.
I'm trying to see. We're not real great at this this live streaming stuff yet, so I'm trying to look at it over here and see if we can see it on this.
Yeah.
Hopefully, some of you people will join so we can have somebody to talk to.
Well, we do have a few things. It's probably not going to be real long tonight, and of course, this wasn't scheduled or anything. But probably first, right out of the bat, we just did last week. We had the Oklahoma Homesteading Urban Expo.
Yeah,
got that one right. Here in Oklahoma City at the fairgrounds, and it was great.
First time we've been to the fair in like 15-ish.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah,
it's been a long.
We normally don't go to the fair. But it was good to go for the expo. In the building, everything we got to.
Yeah, we had fun.
Yeah. Eat some of the foods and all of that. We didn't really spend any time running around
expensive
the
food.
Fair. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
A lot of times we would we used to go into the different buildings and just yeah,
we
see
never
what all was out there.
We never rode the rides because when we were dating and got married, she was like, "Let's do the rides," and I was like, "Have you seen the guys that run the rides?" And she was like, "Oh," and I'm like, "Yeah, they're the ones that put the rides together." No, I'm not getting on that.
Okay, we won't go there though. But no, so we don't.
Anyway, is that not true?
It's true.
Okay.
It's true. But it was a good time, and it was the first time to have the Urban Expo here in the city. So in March, can't remember the dates just yet, but it is in March and it is already scheduled. The Oklahoma Homesteading Expo.
Okie.
The Okie Homesteading Expo in Pryor.
Yeah.
They do have that scheduled, so you can go to their site or their Facebook page and start getting information on it.
And it's a lot of fun. You guys need to come out to that.
Yeah, that was fun.
I mean, I don't know where everybody lives that watches us, but I mean, Pryor is a little ways away from us here in the central part, but it is fun. We've always had a good time. We've been twice or three times. I think twice.
I think there's only been two.
No, it's three.
There's three. Okay.
We missed the first year. But
yeah that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. You'll learn a lot, and then you'll meet a lot of people. That's fun.
And so many people from Oklahoma. It's great. So be sure to put that on your schedule in March to go do that.
And for you guys that are real homestead type people, you'll know Joe Salatin.
Mm-hmm.
He is actually going to be one of the speakers at next year's Okie Homestead.
And he was there this past year too. I think.
Did he speak?
I think he had to have spoke. I think we missed it because they were. I would say they were just packed. There were so many people there, but. I think, and what they were doing also this year, they're kind of learning and evolving. So they were able to open up more rooms and more space.
Yeah, the first year we went, they had like the main stage in the main area, and then they had the barn. This year they had 2 or 3 places in the auditorium area, and then they had 2 places out in the barn area. So it was. Yeah, they're learning, and that's
Well, and it's not so much they're learning. It also they put together a great expo, but it's growing.
Yeah.
It's getting, there's so many people coming like year over year, it seems like. So it's just getting a lot busier. So I'm excited about the next one. We're meeting people, and it's just that it's like you can see so many people there, and that's like what the Urban Expo here in the city was. It was just, we got to actually see people we know and we've made friends with in person there. So that was a lot of fun. What's coming up in 1 week? I think it's 1 week next week.
Next week.
Yeah.
Next weekend.
The 27th and 28th is the Oklahoma Homestead Rendezvous. And it's an expo, and it's in McAllister. And that one's going to be big, I think. They've got a lot of space. They've got a big schedule. And so if you can go to Facebook and put in Oklahoma Homestead Rendezvous. I got that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so. It's on Facebook.
Mm-hmm. And the last I knew, we're a week out, so I'm not 100% sure. The last I knew, they still had a few vendor booths that people, could rent. And I want to say they were pretty inexpensive. I want to say they were like $25, but don't hold me to it. Go back, go check.
Yeah.
Very inexpensive. But they're only charging $10 a person to get into the expo, which is fabulous. So they're really keeping their costs down.
Their main focus is for everybody to get
to be able to go.
Well, and the knowledge that they can receive by going to it.
Yeah, they're trying to.
We got Jessica Fairfax.
Hi, Jessica.
But she's in Virginia.
Wow.
Oh. And that's cool that the bee exhibit. We've got bees here, and when we were at the expo, or the Urban Expo, we went over to, because Oklahoma, what's the
OSBA, is it the Oklahoma State Bee Association?
Yeah, OSBA, the Oklahoma Bee Association. They have a big
booth.
It's a big
area,
booth.
Yeah.
And they've got 2 live hives that they bring in, so you can actually hunt for the queen. They got people standing around that kind of keep up with the little Miss Queen Bee that runs around, so they can point it out to you if you can't find it. I was surprised, but our Noble Beekeepers Association, which we're part of, they help out there. I work so much I can't volunteer to go out there and help, but I would like to.
Yeah.
But it's
one day.
Yeah.
One day when the old retirement comes in, but that's a little ways down the road for us. But
hopefully it's not too
long. I know.
But anyway.
So, but back to the rendezvous. So that one is coming up, and but you can still get tickets, everything. So just, if you can get to McAllister, and I don't have that pulled up yet, but it is the county. I want to say it's like a county fairgrounds.
Eastern Oklahoma Expo Center.
Something like that.
Something like that. You go to McAllister and then look. Google, everything's
everything's right there. If you just go to their Facebook page, they give you the date. They give you the dates, the place, the location, probably directions, everything, cost. If they still have vendor spots open, if someone's interested in becoming a vendor. So anyway, that's the next one.
Yeah.
And then I don't think we're gonna miss. There's a Pinecone Fest. And it's in October.
Yeah.
It's in Texas, but we are not going to be able to go to that one. But I know a lot of people are.
There's a ton, but I think
it's a meetup.
It's a meetup.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a learning experience. It's for basically
YouTubers that go down and they meet each other, and they just get to kind of meet each other in person.
Yeah, we wish we could go. We know a lot of people that are going.
Yeah, know of a lot of people.
And I know the area that they're going to because I work down in that way.
Well, we're just not freed up to be able to go to that one, and it's a long distance for us. I mean, hours driving, and we'd have to come back after one day. So
yeah, it's just not going to work out for us.
Opting out of that one, and so really, I think the next things, it's going to kind of take a break through the winter, and then in March, everything will kick off with
homesteading.
Yeah,
once winter hits, you just kind of hibernate.
Hunker down and keep your animals fed and watered and warm.
Yeah.
And yourself.
Just keep the wood fires fired up.
That's a never-ending job for us, and we've got to get on that.
We need to get on the firewood. Oh my gosh.
But like today, our little thermometer thing over there showed 98, 99, with 108 degree
feels like temperature.
Yeah, heat index. And that's what it was yesterday too. I can't get anything done outside in 108 heat index.
Yeah. We get a little shower. What did we get a shower? Was it? I think our deal shows we got like half.
It was about a week ago. We did. Yeah. We got a half an inch.
And then the heat
which
comes
I'm thankful
out,
for.
It's just like, you're walking in a sauna.
Yeah. So, I'm kind of ready for fall. Definitely ready for fall. But well, I'm ready for the heat to be gone.
Yeah.
I am anyway.
I'd like it to cool off, but I don't. He doesn't
like winter.
I don't like winter.
I don't like the extremes, so I guess there's a couple months in summertime I don't care for, and then there's a couple months in the deep winter that I don't care for. I like the more mild.
Yeah, when it gets down close to freezing or whatever, working around here, it's like my fingers go numb, my toes go numb. It's like, this is horrible.
But you can't work in the summertime because of the mosquitoes. So
I can work during the day. Well. I can't work in the early morning, and I can't work in the late evening because that's when the mosquitoes come out.
That's true.
That's the only great thing about when it cools off, the mosquitoes go away.
Yeah, that is true.
It's me and my sister. We both. I even read a deal that it's a vitamin B
deficiency.
Yeah, but I'm not sure which vitamin B it is. If I could find out, I would start taking it by the bottlefuls because the mosquitoes just
we'll have to look
eat
that
me
one up. Yeah.
And we're starting to find out grandbabies must have taken after me because they're starting to get bit by mosquitoes.
They get bit quite a bit. Okay, we're just got a couple of little bullets that we thought we would just kind of update because it hasn't come out on a video or anything yet. So still working on that amazing enclosed trailer that we got Monty. And we're going to be going camping here soon. And that we're renting a camper for the first time because we've always owned a fifth wheel. So, but when you go out and we've got family and we're going to be gone for, a week, however long. And so we're taking this enclosed trailer and we're actually going to outfit it out where it can store our bins and clothes and have a little fridge in there. And we can just put everything because he likes to take his cooking stuff, his flat top grills.
If you followed our channel very long, you know that I like to cook. Yeah. So I'll be taking
I'm thankful for that.
I'm taking my flat top, my Blackstone. I'm taking it out there. I'm not taking the Rectech because it is so big and it is so heavy. So I'm going to take the Weber kettle, and I've got some little extras for the Weber. So I'll still be able to smoke stuff if she'll let me. She keeps telling me all this stuff that we're doing out there, and it's like, I'm cutting it down so you don't have to do as much cooking. It's like fishing and cooking is what I like to do. So
That's true.
Leave me alone.
That's true. Well, there's a lot of family, and so that's a lot of cooking. And anyway, some years in past, it's like he spent all this time cooking, but I realize he likes it. So
yeah.
So anyway, with that, that's kind of why we've got the enclosed trailer, and also to just kind of pack that and have everything, and then it'll also store. We can store our camping stuff and camping gear and that. And so we're trying this. Not owning a fifth wheel or a trailer or anything. Trying to rent them. We'll see how that goes.
And the reason we were, well, back up a little bit. We've always had a travel trailer, a fifth wheel or a pull behind, whatever.
Yeah.
But we've always had one. We've had expensive ones. We've had super cheap ones. We've
remodeled most of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's worked out real well for us. But the last one we sold, it was like, we can rent for the next 9-10 years with what we made off of the last one we sold. So it's like, let somebody else pay the insurance, the upkeep. We can try out different floor plans. We can try out different trailers.
Yeah.
And if something breaks, we just call somebody and they come fix it. I don't have to do it.
Yeah. Oh, hey,
I'm happy.
Dee's Garden Adventures. Thank you. Hello. You were on Lazy Days also.
Yeah, I
couldn't get myself off of that one.
Well, they kept giving stuff away. We couldn't leave and not maybe win something.
I know. I've never been on a live that long, but of course, when you're traveling, you're kind of stuck. You're just driving. So that was fun, though. That was a lot of fun. But
She doesn't like to travel.
That's not totally true. That's not totally true. He and I can get in the car and it's like, let's just head there and get there. I don't want to have to stop and let's just get there. I don't like to spend hours upon hours and hours in the car, but.
And that doesn't bother me because.
I know that he can do that easy. I'm not my cup of tea, but if we have a destination and we're going somewhere, then we can do that.
7-8 hours yesterday and I stopped twice.
Yeah. Well, and like when we've gone to Tennessee and stuff, it's like those 10-hour trips and you want to get there in one day. So keep trying to, just like, it's long. Okay. They do that Lazy Days does that quite often. And I think that's kind of their whole channel is Lazy Days. After they retired, they were, going to travel. So they're a somewhat new channel that we've kind of come across, and we really like them. So we'll have to see where they're at next. I think they were going home. I think they live in Texas. So
our Lazy Days when I retire will be. We'll travel to the garden. We'll travel to the sheep pen. We'll travel down, check on the dog.
When you have animals, it is hard.
I love the animals, but boy, they tie you.
They tie you to your place. Yeah. So we'll see. We were going to talk about the animals some. We've got the steers. We'll just start with them. Oh my gosh.
Well, we can finish up on the travel trailer.
Oh we didn't quite finish on that.
Not the travel trailer.
It's an enclosed trailer.
Enclosed trailer. I've electrified it. It's almost painted inside. It was a light colored wood, so
Well, they sealed it, and so it wasn't taking the paint. We put on a quick paint cover and it didn't soak in, and it's like, let's go back and get some a little heavier, and it's just for storage, and he's gonna mount the shelving in there, and we're gonna have our little refrigerator in there and his cooking and stuff, and he'll take his cook gear out when we get to a location. But we thought while it was empty, we wanted to get it painted, clean the floor, do all that, because he's going to put railings on the side walls.
Got those in this week.
So he can strap stuff and
I can
secure
strap
it.
everything down.
Yeah.
For when we travel. So
yeah, so that all has to be put in. He's going to mount the shelves, and I don't fully know if we're still putting the one shelves up. I guess we're putting the one shelves back up, and then we're going to put stackable shelves. I think so. Probably.
We'll see.
Yeah. And so I just want
because we also have to put our kayaks in there.
Yeah, the kayaks will fit in there.
2 kayaks. So
I love to kayak. A few years ago, I kayaked for the first time, and I loved it. I love it. So we got us a couple of kayaks, and so anytime we go to the lake or whatever, especially with family, we take the kayaks. Our kids have kayaks, and so that's just something we like to do. I don't fish off of mine. He probably will, but
I did last year.
Yeah, I'm not that brave yet. But so my whole thing was I kind of wanted to have it cleaned up and done, so we wouldn't have to do that later.
Yeah.
So paint it, kind of make it our own. But they built, if you've seen that video, they built that front end. It's a V-nose, and so they built that front end with a cabinet and a little shelf at the top, or a cabinet at the top and the bottom, water, sink, and so cool. But the guy that we got it from, he took it and went hunting. He used it during hunting season, so he would actually sleep in it. And
I've kidded with her about us taking it and we could put a couple of cots up, but she's like, nope.
No. I mean, that's a last resort. I mean, if we had to, yeah, it would be a shelter over our head, but we don't have to.
our camping is more glamping. Yeah, it is.
It's just camping with an RV. It's camping with, no, it's not. It's camping with an RV. We did tenting long ago when our first son was just a baby and newborn. It was in the summertime, and it was so hot. So, and then we camped one other time when our boys were teenagers, and that was in California, and it was still so hot, but we froze at night because in California it just got so cold. It was the fall.
We were in the Central Valley.
So it was so cold, like below freezing at night. And then
it wasn't below freezing.
It felt like it.
Yeah.
It was so cold. And then in the day, the tent was so hot, it heated up, and it felt like 90 or 100 degrees in there. So you couldn't take an afternoon nap or anything, So tenting, been there, done that, marked it off of my list. If I don't have to go back to that. So anyway,
I mean, this is the second enclosed. We actually own another enclosed trailer that we still own it. We've emphasized that to our kids that we still own it, but they are redoing the flooring, and
they're using it. They're using it to haul their stuff.
For all their stuff.
Yeah.
So we're helping them out.
Yeah. Okay. So, and Diana, she's saying she never kayaked before. I hadn't either until a few years ago. So if you get the opportunity, you should go. You should kayak, or if you ever come across the opportunity, because I kind of fell in love with it. And we live real close to a lake. We never get out there. We never go here at the lake where we're at, but when we go out and go camping,
doesn't ever go.
We don't go. We haven't gone kayaking.
No.
He does get out and he'll go fishing.
Yeah,
he'll go fishing some.
Buddy of mine,
when his job allows him to get out in the weather.
Buddy of mine's got a boat and got all the cool electronic stuff on it. So we go out there and go fishing.
Yeah. So have we finished up with that? We're still working on it. We'll bring, I think we've got a video that'll be coming that's kind of showing us the painting, and we'll get the shelving in and everything. And then I think we've just got some lights and stuff. He's got mechanical stuff he wants to finish up with that. So that'll be coming.
Yeah.
When we get it done. We've been so busy.
The guy we bought it from, he gave me a good head start.
Oh yeah.
So yeah. I mean, I've done a few things where
I'm not sure we would have even thought about putting the sink and the all of that in there.
Yeah. Got like a 15-gallon tank in the front with the
drain tank and then the holding tank.
The water with the 12-volt pump. And
there's an inverter.
Yeah.
He even put a shower hookup at the bottom outside, underneath. So you can have one of those outdoor camping showers. It's like great, but that stuff comes in great when you put down a table, like for prep and stuff for cooking.
Yeah.
So
it's good for cleanup and whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, if we were out in the boonies, yeah, it would work great for like a cold shower or something. But in the campground, I'll use the shower in the camper, or I'll go up to the bathhouse and use it up there. But,
yeah. And Diana, I'm a chicken. I envision flipping over.
You don't. Yeah. It's different.
I had that fear too.
Yeah, because when we first got them, I was thinking, because I canoed when I was a kid.
Yeah.
We canoed down the Illinois River. That was the big thing, was canoeing. Well, now they've got the big rubber rafts, so you don't flip over. But that's what I thought with the kayak. But no, it's pretty stable.
Yeah. I haven't had a problem, but
Oklahoma.
But I do see where it's easy to tip if you're, that's why I didn't really want to try the fishing off of it, because I could just see, I'm not sure.
A big one?
I'm not sure how that would go. If it was hot, and of course we wear our life jackets and everything, but if it's hot outside, out there, I could possibly try it if I wasn't worried about ending up in the water. But yeah, I haven't done that one. But our son does, and y'all have, but I'm not that brave yet.
Yeah. Last time I was out on the lake that we're going to, it was, I think the water temperature was like 82, 83 degrees. So it's, even if you fall in, it might be.
It's not chilly.
Well, if you're hot.
If it's 100 degrees outside, it'd be okay. Yeah. But
she's got the one that she kind of sets down in, so she's got a lower center of gravity. The one I've got, I set up on top.
Yeah.
And I fished around in the little cove back there, and it was.
So mine's open, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mine's open. His sits on top. Yeah. I was trying to remember. I haven't looked at it in a while. It's hanging up out there.
Yeah. Dee's Garden saying that's warm water.
Oh.
So where are you at?
Oh man. Yeah, we're Oklahoma, but you'll have to let us know where you're at.
Yeah, during the summer around here, when you go swimming in the lakes around here, you like stick your feet down trying to find cool water to.
No, I don't stick my feet down in cool water. I don't stick my feet down in the lakes. Nope. That's a whole nother story.
Lower Alabama, that should be warm water for you too.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh, there's critters in your water too. I'm not a fan of open bodies of water where there's critters there.
This is coming from a scuba diver girl.
Yes.
That scuba dived with sharks, and she didn't even know they were there.
I didn't know they were there, and that's the key to that little story. Had I known they were there, not sure how that would have turned out, but I'd have been surfacing real fast and getting back to the boat.
She'd have been walking on water.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, we've got some stories with friends that we've got.
And we don't have time for that tonight.
Yeah,
that's crazy. And it's been years since we went diving, scuba dived. So
we got old.
And we'd have to get recertified and all that good stuff. So we'll see. I'm not sure if that'll happen again.
Well, we got to get away from the animals for more than a day or two.
We can't get away from the farm animals. Oh,
One moment, please.
Yeah, I'll start. He's I think we have a visitor at our door. So anyway, we have had lots of adventures over the years. So, but it is pretty warm here. And the waters are good here in Oklahoma. We've got some really good lakes. And that's really where we went diving for like to get certified and everything. And then we went to Florida, and we dove in Florida. And then we also dove in Cozumel. We went to Cozumel. So
yeah,
that's that. And okay, we've rambled along enough. We were going to do an update. Sorry about our dog in the background. You can hear her running around. That's Remy, our boxer. But we were going to give an update. We did a video, probably it would have been July.
Yeah.
No, June. We were working on our
2 or 3 months
lean-to.
ago.
Well, we thought she was due.
Yeah.
So we were like, we have a secret. And so what that ended up being is, so we have 2 sheep. I have 2 little ewes, and we did have 4 wethers. Now, wethers are not supposed to be able to breed and produce offspring. And we did end up losing 2 of them last summer. And then the other 2, we kept them until March. And that was the, when we sent them, they had a processor date. They had a freezer camp date.
They went to freezer camp.
Well, with one of the...
And they taste very good.
Yeah, they are in the freezer. With one of the wethers, when they had banded it when it was young, they didn't do it correctly. And so he wasn't fully a wether. We had named him Rambo. So he was still partially a ram. So he was one of those that passed away last summer. And, but we thought that happened again because we had one little ewe. She started developing an udder. Yeah, an udder, like she was pregnant. And we're talking, they were a little over a year old. And so anyway, we thought we had lambs coming, and from one of them especially.
Yeah.
And so we were pretty convinced. And so we were getting everything ready. So we were adding on to the lean-to, we were separating it off, and, she just kept getting bigger and bigger. We thought we had lambs coming for sure. So when
they went past the date that they possibly could,
the latest possible date that they could have been pregnant, because it's like 5 months.
So we took them to the vet and had them checked.
And so the vet did a check and everything, and he's like, nope. They did an ultrasound on her. And so what ended up, she had what they called progressive.
Oh.
Progressive. I should have looked that one up. It's udder. I'm going to look this up real quick. So it
Precocious.
Precocious. Thank you. Precocious udder. Yes. I had never heard of it. And everything I had been looking up all along, I never came across that. So that never even crossed my mind. It just never came up as being a possibility of what was going on with her.
They just said it happens sometimes.
Yep. And she still has those udders. They gave her a shot they gave her 1 or 2 things, and I don't remember the name, but that was so like if she had a cyst that was causing her to have progesterone, and stuff, that it would stop that. But it has not, her udders have not shrunk. So what I have read on that now is that they say, well, when she is bred, she'll probably be a great milk producer. So hopefully we can get her bred at some point. We'll have more, we'll get a little ram in here or something. So anyway, that that's the whole story behind the sheep. We thought we had a secret. We thought we were going to have little lambs. I was hoping for lambs, and I was kind of heartbroken when we found out that we're not getting lambs, but I was very glad that we weren't going to lose her, because at that point I didn't even know if that was something that could cause her, that we would need to call her or something. And reading on a lot of the articles and stuff.
Hey, Critter Creek.
Hi, Critter Creek. Oh my. But anyway, reading on that, I can see that some farms might actually, call their animals. But we're not that way. She's kind of more of a pet at this point. I'm not relying on her at this moment in time for offspring or whatever. So
she'd love to have.
I'm going to. I've already located. Yeah, I've already located where I can get them. I just have to get all that worked out. And truthfully, we're kind of waiting till the steers go to freezer camp. Yep. Because they're kind of they just take up, so they're demanding on your property.
And she's scared of them.
Well, they charged me.
One of them did.
One of them charged me a couple of weeks ago. He ran at me, and I
came over and ran him off.
You did, because you had the buggy and a whip and something. I don't know. But he had never done that to us before, but we had seen him start doing it to Rhodey and the goats, and we had seen them running them and stuff before. So, but we just didn't even think that they would try to run at us. And we were actually out there working on the fence, and the tractor was way down at the other end, and he needed to go get more T-posts or whatever. And so he took the buggy, our little side-by-side thing, and he left the field. Well, I stayed back there clipping, and, we were working on a hot wire. And that's when it happened. That's when he started walking over to me and just watching me. And then he just ran at me, and I got to some trees because there was nothing else to get to. I couldn't get to the tractor, and I was just out there with my loppers, and I was just trying to figure out, how do I dial Monty and not, I didn't know if he was gonna, continue to come after me, because he wouldn't stop staring at me. He was just focused in on me.
Yeah, he'd already been lopped.
Anyway, I was using the clippers, the loppers on the trees hanging down. So anyway, I know it was actually terrifying at the moment, because I didn't know what to expect from him, and I didn't know if the other one was coming over and would join him, because that's what they did with the animals. That's what they did when they ran after Rhodey, and then they were running the goats. I thought we could still put them all together, and they started chasing the goats, and the goats were just bawling and just trying to get away from them. And I was frantically trying to get the goats back in the field with me. And so it was kind of a mess. And that was a month ago. So anyway, that day or the next day, I think that's when I called our processor out here, and they're 2 years old. They're both over 2 years old now. The steers are. So,
hey, let's have a cup of coffee.
Yeah. Hi, let's have a cup of coffee. Oh, guys, thanks for finding us.
It was nice meeting you last weekend.
It was. We got to meet. Let's have a cup of coffee at the Urban Expo. So. It was a great time. We're just y'all are probably hearing us ramble about our little escapades. We're trying to give an animal update, but somehow we also got into telling about when the steer chased me, or he ran at me, and I hollered at him, and I had my loppers out, and I kind of got behind some trees, and he stopped, but he just stared me down. He just would not move. So anyway, that's what we were doing with talking about our steers, and they now have a processing date. But I'm kind of waiting till after that date before I work on him to, get more sheep on the property, because they are my favorite. The goats are okay, but they're little Houdinis, and they just keep finding ways to either get their head stuck in the feeders or get out. And so I really prefer my sheep.
But we
My
ran
Katahdin.
into Red Feather Farms at the
Dwayne with Red Feather Farms, yeah.
At the Urban Expo, talked to him, and evidently he might have a buck that can help us out with the goats.
Yeah. I do like my goats. I mean, I like them as pets, but I don't.
If they had a couple of kids, you would love them.
Goats are, I know, but they're just a mess. They're just a mess. But you have Diana has a dog that is a Houdini for getting out of the yard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've had those.
We've had, well, the one.
Rhodey is pretty bad.
Rhodey's bad, and then Remy here in the house. But Rhodey has kind of resigned himself to, this is my home.
Mm-hmm. Yep, he's happy here. Well, he's bonded with the sheep. He doesn't bond with the goats, but he is bonded with those sheep. Matter of fact, when we took.
And me.
And yes, yep. He's Monty's dog. He looks for Monty. He will bypass me in a heartbeat if he sees Monty, and that's okay. But he's definitely a man's dog.
It irritates her because she's the one that
feeds him and takes care of him and frets over him. But anyway,
I show up out there a couple times a week, and he's right under my hand.
I know. So anyway, he's a sweetheart, but he's been headbutted by those goats so many times. And I've heard that about Great Pyrenees, that I wasn't 100% sure, but I kind of think now that they bond to, I've heard they bond to the land as opposed to the animals. But Rhodey has bonded with the sheep because he hasn't gotten out of our fencing anything in over a year now. But the day that we took the sheep to the vet to have Blee checked, we went ahead and took Bet with her because they both got up in the trailer. And we thought, well, that way, Blee won't be quite as nervous if Bet's with her. And so we just took them both. Well, Rhodey got out. And when
we got home, he was in the driveway.
He was in the driveway. He was at the driveway waiting on us. And we actually got all the gates opened. And I mean, he ran in as soon as Lonnie pulled in with the trailer, taking the sheep. And he just wanted them. Hadn't tried to get out since. So.
Nope. And we try to go down there. Well, when I'm home, we go down there pretty much each morning.
Yeah.
Let the sheep out, let him out. And
we try to let him run out there with them, and then he's ready to come back.
He runs the perimeter, and then he's ready to come in and eat.
Yeah. Critter Creek is saying, dig it, Monty, Red Dirt Rooster Road, man and his doggy.
There you go.
He's a big boy, too. He's a big dog, probably the biggest dog we've ever had. So.
Yeah, he was, what was he the first time we took him in?
Well, he was about dead and starved when we got him. I think he was 77 pounds then.
Yeah. And they said he should be around 100 to 105.
Yeah, he's probably about that. He's
gained weight, but he's still, he's not crazy about food. It's real strange.
Yeah, so and the last few times I've taken him in, they just come out to the car or the truck, and take care of him then, give him his shots and stuff. And we don't even have to get out and go in with all the other little doggies because
it's not like he'd bother any of them, but
no, he'd be fine with them. But he's just a big boy to try to get out, and he's
a gentle giant.
Yeah, he is.
Grandkids love him.
Yeah, he's so good.
Yeah.
So I think we've kind of updated most of the animals. That's what's been going on. We've just been trying to keep them cool and alive this summer.
It's been hot here. Ooh.
Yeah, I put a fan out, and we thought the sheep were pregnant, so we thought they were going to deliver in the hottest part of the year. So we put up misters out there in the lean-to, and we got a big fan on them, and Rhodey loves it.
We'll see you, Critter.
Yeah.
You gonna make it to McAllister next week?
Yeah, Critter.
If you haven't already run.
If he's already left. See if he's going to be at the rendezvous next weekend. So maybe, but let's have a cup of coffee. We're making decisions on what roosters to keep and what to give Jack for the auctions. Oh. Okay, well, hope to see you. Hope to see you next week, Critter Creek. We'll see you. We appreciate you hanging in with us. We'll be getting off of here real soon. We weren't going to make this very long. We just thought we would update for the week and what's going on. And
we got to go take care of the critters.
We got to go out and take care of the critters before dark. And, but really, I think, Critter Creek says he can't make McAllister, but soon we will meet. Yes. Okay. We'll be looking forward.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah. Yep. And then really we were just going to remember the rendezvous next weekend, anybody who can make that, and go to the website, Oklahoma Homestead Rendezvous, McAllister, Oklahoma.
Yeah. That's the YouTube. That's the
Facebook. Facebook
page.
Yeah. So anyway, anything else? I
think that.
Money Pit, hello, Money Pit. I know it's late. We're gonna hop off of here soon, but
yeah, I'm getting close because.
Oh, can you see it? See if he can. I don't know if y'all can see that. There it goes. Yep. What's he got? What do you got on there?
I got a tri-tip out there on the smoker, so it's getting close.
It's getting close. So, yep.
We'll go take care of the critters, and then we'll be ready to eat dinner.
Yeah, we'll be eating dinner. We're eating a little later tonight. We just had so much to try to get done.
Yeah.
And so we thought we were going to jump on here and do this real quick and just kind of update everybody. I haven't got to update y'all since last week. So thought, well, there's plenty with the trailers and just projects going on around here and the animals and then remembering the rendezvous where we could see. So.
Oh, darn, Critter Creek. I thought that was to us, but
Money Pit.
Money Pit's ahead of us. Doggone it.
Yeah, Donald with Money Pit. Yeah, come on over. We've got enough. Oh goodness. So enough dinner. It ought to be getting done. So
we're getting close.
Okay. Well, we appreciate all you guys coming on and visiting with us and hanging in and hearing what's been going on with us this week.
Yep.
So,
and if y'all were on
Lazy Days,
we didn't win anything.
No, we didn't. We weren't. We were close.
I got
real close on it.
She got real close on several of them.
At least two of the three, but let's see. I wasn't going to ruin your surprise, Red Dirt Rooster Road. Oh, my Critter.
We're excited.
We are excited. You do awesome work.
Yeah, we've been looking at all your stuff, and it's like, oh my gosh, he is talented.
Donald with Let's Have a Cup of Coffee says, I have a video about what roosters to get rid of if you want to vote. Okay, I haven't seen that one. We'll have to go over. Oh, gee. Yeah, Diana didn't win either today. I won several things from them, though. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Donald's always hungry. Yeah. Well, Monty does some good cooking. So it's all grilling. It's smoking and grilling and all that.
Yep.
I make the bread and that good stuff.
She makes the stuff that I can't.
Yeah. When you make the stuff I can't. I couldn't grill like he does. So anyway, well, we will kind of get off of here and we won't take up any more of y'all's Friday evening, but we appreciate you guys for hopping on and checking us out tonight. And we
appreciate it.
Yeah. Thank you so much. But you guys have an amazing weekend and next week, and we'll be back. We'll either be back with a video and or live, or we haven't got we haven't got a schedule fully nailed down yet. So we're just kind of impromptu.
Yeah.
Let's see. I've spent a lot of time on that Red Dirt Rooster Road channel. not stalker. Just saying. Okay, gosh.
Yeah,
Well, we appreciate it.
Yeah.
Gee, can't wait. I know whatever you do is going to be great because your work is amazing.
Yeah.
So
crazy good.
Yeah.
We were actually talking to Jack.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was amazed at just the detail and stuff that you put in the logo for him.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
But he also said you were having some computer problems, so we haven't been bothering you.
Oh no, we wouldn't bother you. Yeah. Thumbs up, please all. Yep. Thumbs up. That's true. Smash that thumbs up. That'd be great. That helps.
Guess I could do that.
Oh yeah, he's got his. There you go. That all helps that algorithm and pushing it out and comments and all that stuff. Yeah. So we're learning. Okay.
Yep. So we appreciate y'all joining us on this impromptu.
Some of them may be impromptu for a while until we figure out a time frame, and we don't want to step on anybody else's really, but yeah, it's going to happen probably, but we'll do the best we can because we love to be on all of y'all's too. So anyway, okay guys,
all right,
y'all have a wonderful week and weekend coming up. We'll see you next time.
All right, see y'all.
Bye.